couple of gentle laps this time. And then we'll pop it through the gate again. If the people near where it came out can just let him out. Is it air powered or something? No fuel pump. That's right. He just told me, corrected me right. There's no fuel pump, so he has to siphon the fuel through so it trickles into the engine. Thank you very much, Colin. Right, Rick, we'll have the 488, and then we'll go to Mr. Gaywood's car, a 308 GTS. Is Mr. Gaywood here? Just back it out, yeah. Could you just open the gates for us again quickly? Thank you very much. Just mind your back, mind your back, mind your back. Just let him out, thank you. There's an interesting story about this car that's now coming in, Rick. I was cutting grass down the drive in preparation for the show, and a small Ford Fiesta pulled up alongside me and said to me, are you one of the organisers? And I said yes, and he said, would you like to have my Ferrari for the show? And I said, I won't name him, very kind of you. So he quickly rushed home, rushed into the yard, brought this along, threw the keys at me, said I'll pick it up next week sometime. So we're very fortunate to have a 488 Spider who belongs to who I don't know, but I have got the keys, and Rick is privileged to drive it. What's it like, Rick? Where's his mic? Where's Rick's microphone? Oh, okay, sorry, we'll use this one.
Well, I'm not going to take any liberties with this one, I don't think. It's, well, you know, up to 7 miles an hour, it seems lovely, yeah.
Do you know anything about it? How many horsepower? I don't know anything about it. Who knows anything about it? Where's Duncan Hayden? He knows about it. It's a beautiful car, lovely style. It's a Spider, so it's got a roof that goes to the moon. Totally impractical. You can't do shopping, going on holiday, or even put your golf clubs in it. But a beautiful car. Thank you very much. Do you know anything about that, Mark? That's Mark. You're a Ferrari man. 488 Spider. Do you know anything? What do you know about 488 Spider? What do you know about 488? Do you know anything about 488?
Probably as much as you do, actually. It's a turbo. Yeah, it's a new generation of the Mark, so I think it's their first turbo car. So not for the purist.
Not for the purist, apparently. It's got a turbo, so it's not a straight through. It's a turbo car. And thank you very much. It's very, very nice. Thank you very much. Problem here. Traction control off. Launch control on. No. Don't think we better do that. Another state of my lawn. Thank you. Thank you very much, Rick, for driving that. I'll have the keys back because I don't know. Actually, in fact, his wife doesn't know he's actually got it. He told me that. He did, that's the truth. It's God's honest truth. He said, I'm going to go home now to pick this car up for you because I know my wife's not at home because she doesn't know I've got it in the garage, and that's a true story. Right, thank you very much, Rick, for that. And now Mr. Gaywood has got a very iconic car. How are you, Mr. Gaywood? Tell me all about it, what it is, what year it is.
Well, first things first, it doesn't have power steering.
It doesn't have power steering, but looks, by the looks of your arms, mate, you're built for it.
But next year, can you make the ring a bit bigger for me, because it's very difficult to turn it in this circle.
Okay, right. So let's have a little go. We'll do a couple of laps with it, and then we'll have another little chat about it. Thank you. Is there any drivers of McLarens here? Can you just get that gentleman there with the leather jacket on? Excuse me, is this your car? Could you bring it in? You will, yeah. We've got a McLaren coming in there. So anyway, keep going, Mark. Thank you so much. Right, lovely car, lovely shape. What year is it, Mark?
It's a 1982, Andrew, so just coming up for 40 years old like me.
Perfect, yes, I can see that, all that grey hair that you're trying to cover up with that dye you're using. How long have you owned it?
2 years actually. It's just come back after bare metal respray, so it's looking nice and shiny for now.
It looks absolutely fabulous, beautiful colour, red leather, silver, Grigio is it? Titanium Grigio? Argento silver. Great, fantastic. Well, and how technical, how many horsepower is it?
No, it's 200 horsepower, 0 to 60 in about 18 seconds, so it's really fast.
Yeah, it's lovely. Great, thank you very much. Are you sure it's the real one? Good, well, let's give us a couple more laps, Mark. Thank you very much for bringing it. And perhaps you could then tuck it away in the garage over there. Now, I've just asked the gentleman over here whether he'd bring his McLaren in. Would you like to bring your McLaren in, please, sir? Which was very fortunate to have a very nice McLaren. I'm afraid we're going to have to break the gate here. If I can. Somebody just give me... I lost the mic then, sorry. Thank you very much for helping me. Thank you, Mr. Gayward, very much for that. In the top corner, we've got a car, I believe, with some considerable horsepower, more than 700 horsepower. I think it's even more than 8. Gentleman's asked me earlier on, as you saw, to bring it in. We'll have it in very shortly. Anyway, here comes a McLaren. So you'd like to do a couple of laps? Thank you very much. Beautiful lines.
I like that colour.
Lovely colour. Yet again, I don't know too much about McLaren, so I will find out when I ask the owner and driver. Right, we'll bring him in. Sounds quite nice, quiet.
Yes, it's gone off.
A few minutes. Right, thank you very much. Good afternoon. Thank you very much for bringing it in. Just turn her off for a second. Run for a moment. And your name is, sir?
Cliff.
Thank you, Cliff. And this is your car, I presume. It's got the number plate on, Cliff. Good. Tell me all about it, please.
Oh, I don't know that much about it myself. I only had it a couple of months. I had a Lamborghini before this and fancied a change. Try something English. So, yeah, give it a try. It's a 720S.
Does that mean a 720 horsepower?
It's 720 metric horsepower, which is 710 English horsepower, apparently.
Sounds a hell of a lot of horsepower. And it drives really well. What's the 0 to 60? Do you know that?
It's around 2.6, something like that, apparently.
Well, that's really, really quick. Is that quicker than you, Rick, in your Bentley? Rick, where are you? Where are you, Rick? Rick, how quickly 0 to 60 is your Bentley?
The race car?
Yeah.
Oh, under 3 seconds. Yeah.
2.6, mate.
Yeah, it's probably quicker. And to be honest, that'll probably be quicker than a straight line. However, if we were allowed to use all of our horsepower, it wouldn't stand a chance.
Okay. Good. No, well, thanks very much, Cliff, for bringing it today. And it's a lovely colour. What colour is it? Argan, and it's got a soft top. No, that's nice. Really beautiful. Thank you so much for bringing it. Thank you. Thank you, Cliff. So there we go, we'll let him go again, and we could just possibly open the gate. I think what we're going to do now, we've got one more car that a gentleman is going to bring in a minute, but then we're going to go slowly round, aren't we? We just want to hear it. So we'll let him out. Mind your backs, please. Anybody there? Well, Rick, that's got 710 horsepower. Rick, concentrate. Rick. Sorry. That's got 710 horsepower. The next car that's coming in, which we've only just found on the showground, has got, I believe, in excess of 900 horsepower. It's a Nissan Skyline.
Sounds like it'll be fun in the wet.
Yes. Okay, would you like to bring that car in, please? The last and final car today at the moment, but have another little go later on this afternoon.
I know what people say they say it's the best.
Rick's unfortunately got to go, so we'll have this car in. Arena who's driving. We'll have a chat with him. It tells me it's in excess of 900 horsepower. I don't think that's standard, but we'll find out.
I believe this is an R32, isn't it? It's an R32.
Is it an R32? I'm not up on these, are you, Rick?
A little bit.
Okay, do you want to tell us about it?
I don't know a lot, although basically they're very popular with tuners, as obviously this fellow is as well, because they were immensely quick in standard spec, and they were one of the first cars to actually have computer control, traction control, which would on four-wheel drive. So it meant that you could put your foot down and the car would sort itself out, so they were almost unspinnable. Amazing bits of kit.
Are these the sort of cars they use for drifting as well?
Yeah. Although they obviously, for drifting, they'll switch off the four-wheel drive and just have it on rear-wheel drive.
Right, okay, well let the chap come round and he can introduce himself and tell us all about his car, how long he's had it and what he's done to it to get it to 900 horsepower. Right, good afternoon sir, your name is? Paul. Thanks for bringing it out, Paul, and thanks for letting us know it was here. Can you tell us all about it, please?
Well, I bought the car 12 years ago from Japan, and we've spent 12 years getting it from more or less standard up to the spec of 950 horsepower for drag racing.
And you drag race it, do you?
Yeah, I drag race in the HCAS drag series, which has just finished actually.
Right, okay, and have you been very successful drag racing with it?
No, because this is the baby of the bunch, believe it or not. We've got 8 cars in our Team Extreme, which is a bunch of privateers. We've all got the same aim, to get the most out of a small engine. So we've managed to get 950 out of this little 2.6.
Only a 2.6 litre engine, 6-cylinder?
6-cylinder, straight 6. Yeah.
What have you got, superchargers on it? Or?
One big, massive turbo.
Wow, fantastic. Well, it's amazing what you can do to a standard car.
Well, we've got this 1.5 ton car, it weighs in at 10 kilos, and we have actually got the ticket for 1.87 0 to 60 in this car.
Say that again?
1.87.
1.87 0 to 60, Rick. What about that? Hey, ladies and gentlemen, a really quick 0 to 60.
Anyone can drive fast in a straight line.
That's true. Do you tie the steering wheel so you keep it straight?
What you don't know is I was track racer and a rally driver, so I think I know how to drive a car.
I wasn't having a pop.
Anyway, thank you very much for bringing it, and I'd like to go around the tree a couple more times, give a blip, and we'll welcome Rick back into the arena. Thank you. Whoa, not too much there. My grass. Move that out of the way. I'll send you the bill for the grass seed. Right, Rick, thank you very much. Come into the ring again. I'm sure you've been having a chat with the people over there. I understand you've got to shoot away shortly, and thank you so much from all of us here at the Classic Sports Car by the Lake